And here's Donnie making it all work. Say hi, Donnie. Making it look even more cohesive. She's fixing up the little bitty gaps because it's a vegan order home. It's not exactly straight.
But it will be.
But it will be. It will look like it is straight. So we're just trying to match the header to the original header of the home. Since we opened this wall up, this used to be the original back wall of the home, and in the 70s they extended it to and moved the kitchen in this area over here on this side. On this window they had a laundry room and a half bath downstairs. So we removed all that. There was a big junction box here. We removed that outside, and this whole area is kitchen now. So you can see when you walk in from the main door, you see the kitchen and the dining room and the living room, which is more family friendly. So we just wanted to run the original trim just like it is in the rest of the house, so it looks like it always belonged, at least this part, the kitchen did. We couldn't find the trim anywhere nearby or anywhere in the country. Actually, we have a business nearby, and if they claim that if they can't find it, it doesn't exist. So they said it doesn't exist. So I had to drive this morning. I found somebody in Jacksonville that makes custom trim. Beautiful shop. They had beautiful work done. I went this morning and I left pieces of this 100-year-old trim with them. Basically the chair rail is what we are missing, and luckily the chair rail is also the trim that goes on top of the baseboard. So they will only have to make one kind of blade for that, and then the header of this piece was also not available anywhere. So they are going to make two blades for me. Because even they don't have any of those blades or wood, the trim, so they have to create the blades. Yes, it is costing an arm and a leg, but this is going to make it such a special, it's just, it needs it. So the new trim that will come from here all the way down, and then so it will look like, oh yes, it just runs across the length of the house and also come this way. And when Donnie is done, he will be tiling the rest of this wall. Yes, the same Donnie that's working on the trim.
That's the guy.
Yeah, that's the guy. He's going to be working on the backsplash over here, which I think is a good time to measure, so we could do that. And we'll go up a little bit here as well, and then end it with a shelf over here. So that's the plan. We also found another spot, which I'm surprised they didn't put it in the original home. The trim is missing. Right where Fernando's standing, right behind him. You see that trim? It needs to go. Yeah, it's no good, Fernando. Don't do it. Then it won't take the other stain.
But they have to tap the.
Oh.
And when you have the original.
It won't soak it.
Yes.
If you stain with this, it won't soak the other stain. So be careful with that. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
You might have to stand it again, because the wood can only soak so much. If you put this stain, it's oil, it's gonna soak this, and then when you put the other one, it's not gonna soak it. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
So yep, so be careful. You know, you're a smart kid. And this is Celestiano. He has such a ginormous amount of patience working on spots that I pray for him. So yeah, that's the trim that will go like that, and then up that way. Oh my goodness, this looks like a home now, except for this carpet. Except for the carpet. Yesterday I was crying almost because we couldn't find this trim. The trim pieces of this room were missing, and it just felt like I lost a dear friend. Like, I was so sad yesterday morning, but then everything looks good today. It's working out. I'm off a little bit money, but at least it looks good. Fernando will have to come back again next week when we have the right color gel stain and all the trim is put up. So Donnie will also have to come back in a little bit and put the rest of the trim up.